Hey guys, so today we have an awesome educational commentary coming from me, Dusky Skydiver, and today we'll be landing at Risky Reels, and I'll be going over what strategies I use, and the way that I play to hopefully take the W in the end. But it gives you a high chance of winning. My strategies do work most of the time, but you do have to be very aware of your noise and sound. Now, I don't take the second spare green AR just because I already have one, and I want to be faster at looting, because on console it's a little bit harder to quickly loot and change guns while you're fighting people, or if someone starts shooting at you while you're doing that. Now, because there are people in there and I didn't land directly in there and see where other people are within the complex, I want some materials, because I know that as soon as I go in there, someone will probably try and take a shot at me, and then I have materials to build with to defend myself as that comes, rather than just going straight in and being able to get shot at straight away. Now, I'm just going to try and scout around, see if I can spot anyone. If I can't, then I'm going to move into this building right over here to my right, and then yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm jumping just so my third-person camera view can get over the top. I hear a sniper shot in front of me. Pick up here. I'm still deciding, what to pick up. But then when this happens, I see a guy come in, so I just immediately start shooting at him in order to help fight him. Now, I already have a shotgun in my inventory, so I'm just going to focus on healing up right now, because if someone comes in, they're probably going to be going for the loot, and I can nail them with my shotgun, provided that they don't hear me healing up in the corner. Now that I have my blue pump shotgun, go ahead and grab the shells, reload everything. Everything is loaded, then I can move out and work out where other people are. Now, I think I saw someone up over the top of the roof, and that's why I'm crouching. I'm using the cars as a bit of cover, and then I'm moving around to the side to hopefully get a bit better of an angle. But as you can see, as I'm running, I'm jumping and snaking, which helps to randomize your position. And then I'm ramp rushing, building up, and then over to the left. As you can see, this guy is in the roof. I did do a little bit of damage to him. Now I think he is shooting. No, so he's down the bottom, trying to open up the roof for him. I can see him in there. He's sort of in there, so I'm going to go ahead and try and impulse him out. And it didn't work. See if I can get around to another angle, but I can't. He pops out again, so I start building immediately, get the high ground, so I can just peek and shoot and do damage. Now, this guy does seem to not exactly know what he's doing, but at this point, I did actually take quite a bit of damage, so I'm going to go ahead and use these mini shields right away, block myself in, because I can edit that ramp and get back up to the high ground if they start shooting at me. Now, I did notice that there were some minis out in the center, so I'm going to go ahead back and grab them once I'm done, but I did really want the sniper, and that's probably the main reason why I wanted to push this guy. At this point, my mom was wondering what an impulse nade was, so I went ahead and showed her what they do and the benefits of them. And as you can see, it spared me a couple mats going back all the way up the top. But go ahead and grab these minis as we go around. We're reloading all our weapons so that we're ready if someone shoots at us, and we're not in a fight that we can't fire in. Now, I spot the half pot over there, so I go ahead and put my min shields on so that I can get back up to 100 shield. At this point, I'm at 75 because of the bandages, and then 100 shield because of the full shield right there. Go ahead and open this chest, and then I think we head off from here. Now, the reason why I wanted to kill that guy for the sniper is because they are a power play weapon, in my opinion. If you have a sniper, they benefit you greatly, and yeah, they're very, very beneficial to you landing shots, because that can do 100 damage, knock someone's shield right off, and that puts them at a complete disadvantage to where you are, and can level the playing field, depending on whether you have shield or not. If you land that sniper shot, It doesn't matter if they have shield or not, because they will no longer have shield or possibly die because of that shot, provided that you land it accurately. But we'll go ahead and go up here. I know that there's some apples that can spawn up on top, so I go ahead and heal up, and then we'll keep moving towards Tomato Town. I think when I go through Tomato Town, I choose to go up on the ramp, because if I have high ground, it's a lot easier to shoot, and I have that power play weapon, the sniper rifle, and it's going to be a lot easier to take people out from the high ground. Now, I do prefer the tactical shotgun to the heavy shotgun at the moment, just because I kind of like jumping through people's builds, and being aggressive like that is actually really, really useful. But I think we work out in the end that the bandages are going to be the best option, because I still have to get in from the storm, and the storm is better. The storm will take quite a bit of damage. From my memory, it was the second storm. And yeah, so once we go in, we use the bandages to heal ourselves up and get ourselves in safely. Ramp up over here, save a bit of time. And then we'll go get the wood from this tree and some of the rock, possibly. And keep moving on into the circle. Now, why I had this material was because, first of all, I'm going to lose a bit of it going down the hill, and then second of all, if someone shoots at me, I need that material to defend myself. And I have the bandages to complement that, so once we get in, I should be able to fight them off. Seeing as though I already have full shield, I spot a guy in this distance. I didn't take the shot because I knew that he would jump down. It's high ground. He was coming off of it, going down the back side of the hill. So we go ahead and go over. I think he has a sniper at this point. I'm not too sure if it's another player shooting at him or he's shooting at another player. But we go ahead and try and work out where he is, and hopefully try and get a sneaky little headshot on him and wipe a player straight out of the game. And that's why I really do like the bolt action sniper, because you can get real cheeky shots when he's trying to aim at someone or trying to lock on to someone and shoot them. I'm going ahead and trying to take them out really, really quickly too. I can hear someone down there with a hop rock, so I'm going to go ahead and take them out, and then I'm going to grab the hop rock and come down to them, and hopefully take them out as well. As you can see, I built up over that, so I had a little bit more speed. I'm not focusing on looting because I know there's a person around here, and I can hear them. I suspect that they've gone in here, and they haven't. But then I see a little bit of building. So because they've moved quite far away, I see them up on the far side here. I can hear them in here, and I spot where he is. He's over there, so I just take a little peek shot, and the poor defaultee was on the wrong receiving end of my shotgun, unfortunately. But we go ahead and get that sorted out. At this point, I have healed a little bit up, and or I'm going to right now. But we'll make sure that we've got that 15 bandages, just so we can get out of here. We're reloading all of our guns. I can see this person up there, so I'm going to go ahead and try and take that out, go clean up crew on that. Clean up crew is a very, very, very easy way to just take people out really quickly. Anyway, we're doing some damage with the assault rifle. I landed 2 or 3 shots there. This guy is really, really weak. He's probably focusing on healing, which is why I didn't have to build to go and grab this. I can also hear another person's attacking from this side, so I'm going to go ahead and get the flank on him. But he hears me as I build up, and I kind of stuff up my own build here. I'm not able to shoot at him. But as you can see, he's tried to get a sneaky little shot on me, so I went ahead and put walls down as I fell down. And he actually got taken out by the person that we were going to take out in the first place. Go ahead and quickly loot, because I know that guy's over there. He's not in the greatest position. But then wall up, because I know that he is coming for me. And he's below me at the moment, so having that high ground really improves your ability to take down players. I think he is below me right now, so I'm going ahead and placing that ramp to help stop him, and then the floor piece, and then building out over the edge, because now as soon as he breaks that, I can go straight through his build. And this is why I like the tac shotgun, because he has his build menu out, and that gives you the opportunity to just unload shotgun shells into him. Go ahead and put that med kit on I had, and then we will go ahead and jump down, because I know that we have some things that we might want to put on. Now, the mistake I made here, and you guys should probably pick up on, is I didn't put the minis on. I just put the med kit on and then ran in. I should have put the minis on, kept the med kit, and then ran in, and then used the med kit to heal up. But I go ahead and I just make sure that I have that better and FAMAS instead of the grey AR I had, and that helps to improve my later combat situations. So yeah, keep going on, and I do notice that there was some fighting out in front of me. I can hear it going on, so I choose to, I think, build up over here. Yeah, so I can see that there was some fighting going on. I can see a recently freshly built brick wall, so I'm going ahead and I'm just going to rush that straight away. I haven't lost too much health, but I want to see what's in here. Nothing much. I know that that person's probably really weak, so I can just take a little bit of time, check out what's in here, keep going. I can see he's looting, and now he's running away, so I'm going to go ahead, just put on the bandages. Probably should have built there, but I didn't think he would see me. As you can see, I can hear someone building. So I go ahead and I notice that he actually runs up there. So the next thing I do is I try and land that sniper shot. I don't, but he starts building immediately. And he actually pulls out a deagle and tries to hit me with it a couple times. So I just build up walls. I see that shot go by and I'm like, damn, okay. Walls, walls, walls. Another thing that will help you in the games is, as I said, I have a review on the Xbox Elite controller, and if you're playing on Xbox or PS4, having back paddles on your controller allows you to build and react so much quicker, because you're using more of the fingers. You're almost kind of in the same realm as PC, but your console will obviously run a lot slower. As you can see, I'm just sort of scouting them out, trying to work out where players are at the moment. There aren't too many left at this point, but we'll go ahead and get some resources and keep going on. But also remembering to hit those weak points on the trees to help speed up your harvesting, to help you move on and not get shot as easily. Because have you ever seen a noob just plow away at a tree, not even bothering to hit any of the weak points, and how long that takes? And generally they stand still as well, and they can just, you can just nail them so quickly and put them to the ground really quickly. Now I did notice that there was a person over here, so I'm just checking, making sure that that person isn't sneaking up on me as I'm crossing over here, seeing as though I do have the low ground and I am pretty vulnerable out in the main part of that chasm river area. Now there's a poster there. If you haven't already done that challenge, then you need to spray paint over that poster. There are multiple posters in multiple locations, but you got to go spray paint on a poster, checking for any loot there. But my main goal is to go up on top of Trump Tower and try and take out whoever's up there. And then if not, use the high ground to take out another player and move on. As you can see, I just took all the wood from those crates, because they are very useful. Now I can hear, or I saw a building up there, and I'm just rather careful. But as you can see, build up first, take the high ground. Can't be too careful. And I noticed that there was no one below me. I'm looking through my ramp right now to see if I can spot anyone, and then I'm building up this area to make sure that I don't get rocket launched, and make my structure more strong and more sound. Now I do notice that there was a person who sniped over that way, so I'm going ahead, change my ramp direction, see if I can take him out. I can see him shooting. But what I didn't know is that he edited out of the side, which I did notice then. And then I was like, oh damn it, okay. Well, he's gone. I did notice a person over there, so I was like, whatever. Take a random shot, see if I can hit it. And we nailed her in the head. Absolutely wiped that player out. I'm probably really salty about that, but hey, good players get rewarded. Keep going. We'll go break down now. And as you can see, I'm on the far side of the circle, so I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. Now, I noticed that it would be easier to just place a ramp at the side, so I did that. Players already knew where I was, so I'm going ahead and editing straight down, get out of this place as quickly as possible, but remembering to break the mats as we go. And once we get out, I'm going straight for that high ground from where I killed that person, and then I will be moving in. Now the storm is pretty slow moving, so I just want to get up there real quick and get all of my loot and then move on. And hopefully, I'm really hoping that there's a scar or something really useful like that. Now, just keeping in mind that there was a player behind me that I have to maintain an eye on and keep from getting a sneaky little pot shot on me. So, we'll go ahead and break this wall and see what loot she had. I noticed she had a full shield, and I think I had actually lost some health at that point. So, I'll go ahead and put that on. She had a launch pad. So, put that down because I'm going to need to get in from the storm. Put this on, and then I take the dual pistols, because at the moment, guys, if you haven't already used them, and if you aren't already using them for late end battles, I can promise you these guns melt. They are so good at late battles, but unfortunately we had the low ground and this person heard me, so I'm just trying to rush up. But what I should have done is built a 1x1 like that further down, so that it put me at a better angle to take her out. Now, unfortunately, I did die there, guys, but I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, and please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.